So getting stuck could be tried and true solutions. You kind of go back to just what's worked before. This is kind of my comment about this person who used to work for me. Well, it's worked for the last 20 years. What's the problem? Except it isn't working for the last 20 years. You don't ask questions because you're like, well, there's the answer. Go. Right? Could be you drift toward conformity in groups. Groupthink is a really common thing. You could be because people don't want to speak up, or it could be they just become convinced that if other people are saying something, they must be right and I must be wrong. And so that's something certainly to watch out for those of y'all that work in teams. That if you've got an either real formal leader who's got a lot of power and people just defer and they don't realize how much power they have, or you've got an informal leader that can sway the group by their opinion, the strength of their opinion, and other people just kind of go, okay, and run with it. Fear of failure. Is there anybody in this room that likes to fail? Because I don't. I don't like it, and I can tell you years ago I was attempting to learn to play racquetball. Didn't do really good. I was exceptionally skilled at getting myself into the corner and doing a whirligig and missing the ball altogether, and I got very cranky. And I didn't want to keep playing because I wasn't good at this. And I didn't want to keep doing it because the person I played with was like really, really good. The thing is, though, anything we're good at, and everyone in this room is good at so many things, you went through not being good at it. You had to be willing to play with it, experiment, try, practice. But as we get older, we get a lot more stuck in, well, if I can't do it well, I'm just not going to do it. And that can close down options as you think about ways to solve. Don't see options. Just flat out do not see them. This is the only way, this is the only possible answer, it just is. That becomes your truth. You know, if you think that's the way it is, then that is the way it is because that's how you respond to it. Or trouble articulating what success looks like. We'll talk about this a little bit more at the end. Most of us in this room, again, because I know you're human, could probably talk, if I said to you, what doesn't work about X? Doesn't matter what X is. What doesn't work, what don't you like? You could probably start and just go. But if I said to you, well, what do you like about it? Most of us we have to think. We just tend to just have the doesn't as kind of our repeat default, and it really bites you when you're trying to look at ways to deal with things that you're trying to manage. It just really, really stops you because none of us feel really good focusing on the what doesn't work.